Polaris Pig or Polaris Media Police Crimes Report. I am Christopher Woods, September 12th, 2025, 9:37 p.m. I am just doing this quick live. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim, not to sound like a broken record, but I am a full physical identity theft victim, false brain splitting, injuring, serious skull deforming, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest, arrest refusals, extortion, lies, time buying, cover ups, very serious torture, medical file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, blacklisting, assuring I get no help or proof of what was shot into me by XOPP chief or commander who was a human sex trade slavery trafficker, children and adults. He was shot had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, August 6, 2019, after speaking of his crimes and OPP crimes, human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money laundering through the Morning Star mission. My mother was stalked, tortured, her life was taken. Two of my dogs were tortured and their lives were taken as well. 6 years of going through this, my medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken. Ontario provincial police who are guilty of first degree premeditated attempted homicide and homicide with intent to commit, including my full physical brain injuring, full physical identity theft, 6 years of tortures, and everything else. Ex chief or commander, he is guilty of first degree premeditated attempted homicide. Staff Sergeant, years 2019 2021, kidnapping, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Christine Schultz, Stacy, mental health worker, Kingston AMHS. Shelley Hafner, Hafner had me kidnapped May 27, 2021, 24 hours after asking for help. With crimes against me. Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224, whether in Napanee or transferred to avoid arrest, charging lawsuits against themselves and OPP, and also to buy time in hopes of deniability for the involvement of the crimes that they are guilty of to get away with them. Time has been bought, damage is done. Congratulations to Blair Hardy Kane, Bill Waldridge, aka Bob Cross, behind the law office in a duplex, bald glasses, approximately 65 to 70 years old. Robert Barry, his boyfriend, Bert Hustler, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, Raymond LeBlanc, my two cousins, Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick, and Tony Hearns. There is also a Robert Hanna and others involved who I cannot speak of under very serious threats. All feeling is gone from my head. I get piss and shit torture on a daily basis going through my head and my face from a tube I now have in me. After I was shot, I was getting burning. Whatever I was shot with, it started to move through my head. I was getting burning, electric shocking. It was going from my occipital lobe up to my frontal lobe, where my skull was invasively split internally. Being falsely charged through criminal doctors who were involved to cover up crimes, also in an attempt to give me a criminal record, which I never previously had, no association with any cops prior to crimes taking place against me, and being medically blacklisted and treatment refusals, name calling, and a whole lot more had taken place while it was being turned around on me, making it look like I was refusing treatment from them, and that wasn't the case. I was being name called, I was being belittled, I was being treated like a piece of shit, and I was getting up and walking out because of me being a 50-year-old man at the time. I am 53 now, but at the time, 49, 50. going through this, going to the hospital constantly and being treated like shit after file falsifications. No association with mental health or AMHS prior either, and had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot. I am been for the last month, I have been pretty much under forced confinement. I have had limited to no freedom of movement, under serious threats. My life has been under death threats, beating threats. My nephew's life has been under death threats. And now my wife's life is possibly under death threats as well. Anything happens to her, and you're gonna find out what true hell you're gonna find out what true hell really fucking is. You had my mother stalked, you had my mother tortured, a 77-year-old woman, and you had her life taken through your junky pieces of shit. You had my two dogs tortured and their lives taken through your junky pieces of shit. And now you're doing this to me to finish it, completely and totally injuring my brain, to finish my identity theft, the buying time, the hiding, the cover-ups, and everything else, so this gets away with. And that's exactly what this is fucking about. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. You are very seriously dangerous. I am also under serious police gag threats as well. The, enough is enough. I have been made homeless. I have been seriously tortured with 100% proof. Medical legal rights, human rights have been taken from me. This is Napanee area. This is going on. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled. OPP are involved in serious drug trafficking, fentanyl as well, and causing overdose homicides through Jason Van Alstyne, a crackhead, low-life piece of shit garbage who is approximately 45 years old. He is committing serious brain injuring on me, identity theft with the intent to commit identity disability, insurance fraud, and homicide against me. He's also guilty of a possible homicide in 2021 for OPP as well. He's a stroke victim, but he's still very seriously dangerous, and OPP cannot and will not touch any of their accomplices. Why? Because they can all implicate and prove their crimes that they are guilty of with and for the police. My own cousin Dale Hartwick himself told me he was involved with this before he realized what he said to me. You are very seriously sadistic motherfuckers. You completely and totally mutilate me. You completely and totally fuck my skull. You turn your crimes around on me. You keep me from every possible help in every way, shape, or form, and then use others to obstruct and make threats for you as well to help buy time, making them accessories. So, congratulations on what you've done to me. You are guilty of ending a bloodline, and it can be 100% proven. 100% proven. I now share DNA with each and every one of your low-life pieces of shit who you cannot and will not touch through their feces and their urine as well. I also have forced dog piss and shit going through me as well, and it can be proven. This is no fucking joke, and I hope it's not taken as a joke. They are very seriously sadistic, low-life, junky pieces of shit. I have tried going to OPP to get arresting and charging. I have done Nalika. I have done OYPRD at the time and Justice of the Peace, only to find out she is criminally involved. Threats, intimidations, accusations, obstructions, stating I was high on marijuana and hallucinating being sex assaulted because it was done through OPP Staff Sergeant and the one known as fucking Bill Wooldridge in 2019. I was 100% conscious. I was 100% aware of my thoughts, my movements, and everything. I was doing good. I was helping myself. I was getting better. I was helping others. I found out about what was taking place, and to help save people, I spoke out about it, and as a result, I became a target. You are guilty of doing this to an innocent person who just tried to save lives, and I hope you're happy. All for fucking crack cocaine, other crap drugs, and more money through disability fraud, and also bank thefts and frauds has been taking place against me as well. And there is nothing I can do about it. I'm also forced to support these low lives. And yes, I can prove everything I've said. Be safe, love all, hate none. This is September 12th, 2025. I am Christopher Wood, 53 years old. Take this serious, hit the like, share, subscribe, and check out my other videos. I realize this is being blocked out because I have police Pegasus use on my phone and my computer as well, and other tech that's being used to block out a lot of stuff, and also shadow broadcast themselves on my computer and my phone when I am doing lives. Also, it's basically to hack my iOS for my camera, my camera, my microphone, my videos, and my pictures, which are being stolen from me while going through this identity theft as well. Hence, another reason why everybody is buying time, why I am confined, and nobody can be arrested without $22,000. Damage is done. And I am losing more and more of my memories as I am being more and more injured. I go to a hospital. I do not have that right. There is people that need to be arrested and charged. Unfortunately, they are above law and all have immunity. Each and every one of them. Tyler Lake, Jason Alstein, Hartwig, Harry Hartwig, Tony Hearns, Raymond LeBlanc, Bert Hustler, Robert Barry, Robert Hanna from Kingston, an ex-Bath prisoner, sex offender, child sex slave trafficker, or porn, I should say, involved in child pornography. They are all registered sex offenders, junkies, and drug traffickers, also with them for OPP. All of this started, I know each one of them, and I've been consistent in each and every one of them involved. Whom, how, and why, since this all started against me. So public beware when families are murdered and missing, when people disappear. It might be through, they might have been through identity theft, serious brain injury while being trafficked, or they may be illegally locked up somewhere as well. I hope you take that into consideration. This is very serious. They've gotten away with this for 6 years against me, and they're going to continue to get away with it. Once again, I am the end of my bloodline. I've said this before. I am more than willing, before you do anything further to me, OPP, and the rest of the police, to have my father exhumed in Deserado, Ontario, for the crimes you are guilty of. I'm more than willing to have you pay to have that done. This needs to be publicly proven as well. Anything more happens to me physically or in any other way, shape, or form, it will be revenge retaliation. And it will be to shut me up. It will be to finish that. And I hate to say that. And it's not being said with paranoia either, in case anyone may think that. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. How many others has this been done to? And you've got How many others has this been done to and you've gotten away with it because who you are? Cops, family members, and others, you need to be arrested and charged in one way it's going to be done. Doctors as well. My rights have been taken for too long, and too much has been done to me.